Batman's best thug life moments. Batman is one of the most celebrated heroes in the fictional world and currently has the biggest fan base, surpassing even Marvel's Iron Man. However, that doesn't mean there are no haters. Yet one of the qualities both his fans and haters love and respect is his thug life.
You didn't think I'd come here without reinforcements, did you?
Wish I'd thought of that. Oh wait, I did.
Today, I will be discussing with you some of the best and wittiest thug life moments in Batman's, or famous Gotham's White Knight, Bruce Wayne's life. Lord Batman Apocalypse War. Many blame Superman for the miserable failure of Justice League against Darkseid in movie Apocalypse War. Regardless of whom to be blamed, Darkseid captured every member of the Justice League and used each one of them according to their strengths to aid him in his devious plans. Batman ends up being the supreme commander of Darkseid's army and owner of the Mobius chair. In power now, he is only second to Darkseid, and if we compare their intellectual ability, Batman surpasses Darkseid. That's why Darkseid gave Batman Mobius' chair and kept Batman close to him. After the Justice League's defeat, Earth became a colony of Apocalypse, and Luthor was assigned to be in charge of Earth's affairs and report directly to Lord Batman. How the mighty Lex Luthor behaved when he encountered Batman is a scene we will never forget.
Do you know if I'm included in Lordship's plans? In a future where I'm alive to serve you both?
My business is ensuring rain spreads to every corner of the galaxy. Don't worry about your place in those plans. Worry about doing what I tell you.
Of course, Lord Batman.
Deadlocks. Deadlocks are fights where persons involved cannot progress any further or have used every technique they have in battle and nothing available in their arsenal. Batman has faced two renowned incidents where both his opponent and himself had tired out each other either in battle or in strategy and reached their limits. Batman vs. D.A.V.E. Digitally advanced villain emulator built by Dr. Hugo Strange, familiar to us as D.A.V.E., was more than an artificial intelligence. It was programmed to stop the criminals in Gotham, yet underneath that was a program running which is determined to find the answers to the unsolvable questions Dr. Strange had. One of them was, what is the real identity of Batman? In a matter of seconds, D.A.V.E. was able to upload itself to the internet and download thyself to a robot body. D.A.V.E. had to spare only a few minutes to hack all the bank accounts, Gotham's power grid and nuclear plant. Such feats tell us the logical prowess reside in D.A.V.E. For a being like that, Batman was no exception.
Yes, one moment.
Good evening. Is the Batman home?
D.A.V.E. not only deduces who the Batman is, but cornered him to make a choice that gambles the life of both Bruce Wayne and his butler.
So, Bruce Wayne, you no longer need to hide behind this.
You have all the answers, Dave. Except one. Every great supervillain has an origin, too. What's yours?
Fell into a chemical bath.
That's Joker.
A cryogenic mishap. No, I lost my family fortune.
Freeze, Penguin.
I was a mad psychiatrist using Arkham as my cover.
That's Professor Strange, your creator. You can't remember your origin because it doesn't exist. You're a computer program.
How could I not have considered this?
You may not have a beginning. But now you have an end.
No!
Batman vs. Dracula. The Dark Knight's battle against the Prince of Darkness is one of the most vicious and catastrophic battles he ever had to face. Centuries-old mystical powers collide with the advanced science and technology of today. This battle is one of a kind to witness. While Batman brings logic and strategy to the table, what Dracula brings is pure strength and undeniable compulsion. When the two titans meet each other in the Cave of Bats, fates will decide whether the blood of the night will be dried out or the King of Undead will burn to ashes.
I am the Prince of
Darkness?
Rise and shine.
You are Bruce Wayne.
I'm the Batman. And you're dust.
Interrogations. Deadshot. Floyd Lawton, commonly known as Deadshot, is a famous and exceptionally skilled hitman. In the Justice League episode Enemy Below, he takes up a contract to silence the King of Atlantis, Aquaman. But when his plans go south, he gets captured by the Justice League. Yet, as a professional in his field, he never uttered a single word about his contractee, even to the big shot Superman. However, things began to change when Batman intervened.
You can't scare me, Batman.
Let me give you one word of advice.
Oh, come on, babe. You know I can't tell you that. Professional ethics. But then again, if you make it worth my while. Okay. I'll tell.
What did he say?
You don't want to know.
Ghoul. One of the subordinates of Lord Kronos gets captured by the present and future members of Justice League. Running out of time due to the fact that Kronos' destruction over the timeline, present Batman becomes impatient and grabs Ghoul by a limb and threatens to drop him down from a 1,000-foot building. Due to the fear, Ghoul is unable to utter even a single word, but the real threat was made by old Bruce Wayne, which made Ghoul reveal all the secrets, even personal ones.
This is how you interrogate someone.
And we've got 9,453 active Jokers organized into about 200 smaller groups. I don't know where Kronos is. He contacts us. He spends every night in a different one of those old buildings. There's no way of knowing ahead of time where he's gonna be. And that's everything I know.
Everything?
I wet my bed until I was 14.
Batman Dead Summoning. In Justice League Dark 2017, the movie, Batman teams up with Constantine, Zatanna, and Boston Brand, commonly known as Deadman, to stop magical threats that cause violent murders to be committed by law-abiding people around the world, who think their victims are demonic creatures. Constantine suggests the team to seek help from Richie Simpson, an old friend of Zatanna and himself, who is very skilled in mystical arts. But when they arrive, it's too late. Right at the doorstep, they find shroud spirits of death waiting to collect Richie's soul upon his upcoming demise.
They're drawn to you.
Or maybe it's your cologne, Batsy.
This one has cheated us many times. Boo.
All three, who are gifted in the world of magic, Constantine, Zatanna, and Boston, wait stunned, unable to do anything as none can interfere with the spirits of death. Batman, on the other hand, who barely has any knowledge about mystic arts, decides to turn to his knowledge on human physiology. He gives an epinephrine shot mixed with a stronger acid to revitalize Richie.
Not everything requires magic.
Batman's true superpower. Batman is the sole member in Justice League without any superpowers. But the more we wonder about it and witness Batman's feats over and over, we see the real reasons we tend to question that statement. Therefore, here are a couple of scenes where we get to see Batman's true superpowers in action. These powers were born not because of any alterations in DNA, but because of his unwavering discipline and willpower he mastered. This reminds us exactly of someone who was neither able to master genjutsu nor ninjutsu, yet refused to become a weeb, and later turned himself to a genius in taijutsu.
Guy Sensei, thank you.
Everything has a weakness. In the movie Justice League Doom 2012, Batman devises plans to neutralize every member in Justice League. These plans were very detailed and pinpointed exactly on each member's either physiology or psychological weakness.
It's Batman. What's happening?
Batman! I'm still running!
Alfred, get the Batwing ready. The Justice League is under attack. By whom? By me.
There were no solutions to these plans unless Batman improvised with the situation. And when these plans got into the hands of Vandal Savage, Batman improvised to save the lives of the Justice League.
The attacks were strategically brilliant.
More than that, they were specifically targeted at our physical and psychological weaknesses.
The plans were mine.
Yours?
Say what now?
I've carefully studied every Justice Leaguer, past and present, and created contingency plans to neutralize you, should that ever become necessary.
None of us would ever do that to you.
then you're damn fools.
You have no superpower. When John D. accidentally gains psychic powers due to his prolonged exposure to the Matriopticon, a device that gives its subject extrasensory perception, he begins to terrorize the whole nation and puts the entire Justice League into a catatonic state. While one by one members of Justice League become a victim of John D's now referred to himself as Dr. Destiny, Batman begins to strengthen and rely on his mental state and inner power more and more. At the final encounter, Destiny tries to get inside the Batman's head, but the mental resistance he feels from Batman surpassed even Martian Manhunters.
My brain's not a nice place to be.
What's that stupid song going through your mind?
It's what's keeping you out, Johnny.
But you're different. You don't have any special powers.
Oh, I have one, Johnny. I never give up.
It's been an honor. One of the best episodes in Justice League animated series is Star-Crossed. Deepest secrets that were hidden inside the Justice League comes to surface. Yet at the gates of death, everyone makes their own choices, and once again the League assembles to protect Mother Earth. The last domino to fall in Thangarian's defense is the hyperspace bypass generator. But taking it down is not a feat even Superman can perform. All this time we have read and seen many stories, and from them, we know one thing. No matter how much the odds are against you, Batman never stops. Knowing that he won't live to witness the next daylight, Batman locks himself up in the Watchtower to save mankind once again.
Yeah, the tower's completely pest-free.
Good.
Hey! What are you doing?
I can't risk having the Watchtower burn up on re-entry. I'll have to guide it in manually. Gentlemen, it's been an honor.
If you enjoy my videos, please give me a helping hand by buying me a coffee, link in the description.